Oh, it is finally here, the conclusion of the 5-pack Rainbow Road Showdown. Hawkeye Holler Nation, stand up and welcome back to the second channel. We have 9 5-packs ready to duke it out on the Rainbow Road. So how we're going to do this, we are going to split them up into 2. We will have 4 groups race first, then the final 5, then we will have 2 cars at the end to duke it out and reign supreme and become a Rainbow Road Showdown king. But my question to you, Hawkeye Holler Nation, who's it gonna be? If you're new here, do yourself a favor right now. It is free to do so. Subscribe and ring that bell notification. Become part of the Hawkeye Holler Nation. Today is your home for Diecast Racing. We are having so much fun inside the Double HD Motorplex. We have two tracks that are reintroduced and back for more. The Copperhead and the Cottonmouth have slithered into their new bodies, and they are ready to put on one heck of a show. So those races are coming up soon. Don't forget the main channel getting ready to hold a super long jump competition with our BBTs. But now let's go ahead, get into it. The most famous words in diecast racing, they're coming up next. Let's go ahead and grab our winner from day number 1. It's Hot Wheels Rescue. One and done action until we get to the final round. Do you guys remember who won on day number 1 for Hot Wheels Rescue? Let's go. I think Speed Trap beat him. Rogue Hog won on day number 1 for Hot Wheels Rescue, but this go round it is Speed Trap getting it done. Race number 2, the Retro Racers. Let's see if Headstarter is able to get it done again for his team. All lined up and ready to rumble. Here we go. The Porsche did not get out of the gate, but Headstarter sure did. Better lay off them pork rinds. Headstarter moves on to the next round. He is fast, carrying a lot of weight in the rear. Coming up next, Hot Wheels City. Time a Taxi carried his team into a victory last time. Let's see if he repeats it. And 3, 2, 1, goodbye. It is not. It's not Time a Taxi this time. It's gonna be the little high beam that could. So right now we only have 1 Headstrong car from the previous days advancing. The other 2, they're new winners. Our final group before we move into the second half is Street Beasts. Now the Tricera truck was able to win it for his team last time. Let's see what happens this go around. All right, here we go. It will be the Tricera truck again. They are strong. Good run from the Tricera truck. So right now, we have our first group going into the next round. We will get a winner from this first group, and then we will get a winner from the second group. Let's go ahead and start building that second group up. We have a Track Builder 5-pack. Keep in mind, Draftnator was the vehicle to beat. We have 2 of them in today's finals. Let's see how good they truly are. Orange wheels or no wheels, here we go. Oh, that's like 3 wide at the line. And as I stated in last video, we have to trust the gate unless I can absolutely physically see the difference. And it did go to Draftnator. They are able to advance. It's time for an X-Racers 5-pack. Now, this is a race we really need to keep an eye on. When we ran these cars last time, it gave the win to Road Rocket. But remember, Slide Kick was at least a car and a half ahead of him. Help me keep an eye on the finish gate, Hawkeye Holler Nation. Here we go. It finally gave it to Slide Kick. I couldn't keep my eyes off either of these two competitors, but luckily I think our finish gate came in clutch this go around and gave the victory to Slide Kick. It's time for another X-Racers 5-pack. Even with locomotoring in this race, Draftnator still beat him out. Let's see if the tides have turned. Here we go. No, Draftnator beat him once again. I tell you what, I think it's going to be one of these two Draftnator trucks winning it for their team in the big showdown. Two 5-packs to go. Up next, Hot Wheels Exotics. The Jaguar was absolutely dominant when he ran and won for his team. Let's see if he does it again. Oh boy, I am excited for this. Here we go. It's the Jag. The little Jag that could. I need to reveal that footage. Give me one quick second. Oh, man, Hawkeye Holler Nation, that is a tough one to call. From my point of view, I think the Aston Martin may have beat him, but when they got to these finish gates, I think when the Aston hit the finish gate, it slowed his momentum down and gave room for the Jag to catch up. I personally think that Aston Martin won this race. What do you guys think? I feel like either call I make is going to be the wrong call. We have to go off the gate. Just from my point of view, it looked like the Aston made it before him, but when they got to the finish, I think the Jag may have caught up. I could be wrong, but regardless, no matter what, that team, they still have a winner in this. They have a horse in this race. Moving on to the final 5-pack, Night Burners. Only one more car can advance. Last time it was the Lancer Evolution. Let's go ahead and send these cars on their way one final time. The Lancer Evolution once again. The Lancer Evolution has some decent weight behind him. Now, just like that, we have our two groups ready to go. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're going to run these guys first. And then these guys. What do you guys think? I think we'll just leave it. I think we're not going to change. So, how this round will shape up. We will race Speed Trap and Head Starter first, then High Beam and the Triceratruck. Then those two winners will duke it out for a spot in the final round. One and done until the final round. Let's see which one of them gets it done. Here we go. Speed Trap beat him out. Good little run from Speed Trap. If I recall correctly, I do believe Speed Trap beat out Rogue Hog for the finals. All right, here we go. Time for High Beam and Triceratruck. Loving this lineup. Here we go. Oh, man, High Beam with the lane change. High Beam was aiming for Triceratops and was trying to knock him off the track. Did not happen. All right, we have our final two cars. Only one can advance to the finals. All right, it's either going to be Speed Trap with Hot Wheels Rescue or Triceratruck with Street Beast advancing to the big final round. One and done until the finals. Oh man, two really good cars. Here we go. Triceratruck beat out Speed Trap. Wow, oh wow, I did not see Triceratruck making it all the way to the finals for Team Street Beast. We have one competitor in the finals already. Now let's get another. So we will do 3 and then 2. It's either going to be one of these Draftnator trucks or Slide Kick getting it done. Oh man, here we go. It's going to be a Draftnator. It is the white Draftnator truck advancing, but he's not safe. Not just yet. We need one car to take on Draftnator. Will it be the Jag or the Lancer Evolution? Both of these cars have been extremely fast. Here we go. Oh man, the Jag with the lane change. That hurt his momentum. The Jag struggled trying to change lanes the hard way, gave it to the Lancer Evolution. Will it be Draftnator or the Lancer Evolution meeting Triceratruck in the final round? I personally think it's going to be Draftnator, but the Lancer has been so dang good. Here we go. Oh, the Lancer upside down gives it to Draftnator. Oh man, doing so good until he comes head to head with Draftnator. We have our final two cars. The finals are next. The finals are here. Team Street Beast with Triceratruck. Team Track Builder with Draftnator. This is a best of 3. First truck to win 2, switching lanes after each run. If we go into a third and final race, we do a Hawkeye Holler style. It will be a backbreaker. Let's see who capitalizes early. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Triceratruck. Oh, wow. He's stuck. The little Triceratruck goes up by 1. The lanes are switched. Can Draftnator rebound and send us into a backbreaker? If I were a betting man, I think Triceratruck 2 and out. Here we go. It is Triceratruck. Wow, I did not see this Triceratruck winning the Rainbow Road 5-pack Showdown. Team Street Beast absolutely dominated the Rainbow Road. Let's give them one final send-off. Congratulations, Team Street Beast. What a fitting end to this 5-pack Rainbow Road Showdown. Now stay tuned to the end of this video where like I told you guys, the winning vehicle is going to get to test out the 2 brand new tracks here inside the hauler. But I want to give a huge thank you to you guys for supporting this series. You guys really seem to like it, and I got a lot of feedback from you guys, the Hawkeye Hauler Nation, that I cannot thank you guys enough. More tweaks that we can do to the tracks, so on and so forth. As I previously mentioned, I would love to see the Rainbow Road maybe turn, maybe facing that way. It'd be nice to have another table right here next to the Bronco. That way we could stretch out the Rainbow Road and these cars could actually run to the finish instead of depending on if they're going to flip over in a turn, get stuck in a turn. So maybe here in the near future, when we go back to the Rainbow Road, especially when we get to racing the monster trucks on the Rainbow Road, we want to be able to have some fair races and not truly have the turns determine who wins. But with that being said, if you guys can do me all the good stuff, like, comment, share, subscribe, become part of the Hawkeye Hauler Nation today. That way you never miss a future upload here on the channel. If you guys care to help support the channel in any way, I do have YouTube memberships. They are linked down below. It does take you to the main page, but becoming a YouTube member over on the main channel helps support both of these channels. I have tiers starting at $1 and they go up from there. Recently started doing member-only videos on the main channel, so it's a great way to get a behind-the-scenes look of what happens here inside the hauler. But go ahead, congratulate Street Beast in the comments down below. And with that being said, this Rainbow Road Showdown is over. Now, let's test out the new tracks. So, we will go ahead and start with lane number 1. That belongs to the Cottonmouth. The Cottonmouth is the gray fat track you guys are seeing. So they are going to come flying down, hit the fat track, hit the danger zone that is over the convoy pit, and then again, it's just a distance contest to see how far they can go. What I like about this is I can stand back here, I have my trigger, and we will send Triceratruck on his way. Let's go. And just like that, he was able to do a decent run on the Cottonmouth. Now, for the second snake in the pit, we have the Copperhead. Now, the Copperhead is strictly Hot Wheels track, but with a little bit of a speed trap right there. I'm curious to know how fast Triceratruck will cross that gate. Let's go ahead and send Triceratruck down the Copperhead. How far can he go? He made it all the way, and he crossed it at a 4:56. That is a high speed, one of the fastest we have seen inside the hauler to date. So now I'm expecting a lot of these track cars to complete the Copperhead. I did test it with like some licensed models, did a Hot Wheels Flame 5-pack with a whole bunch of muscle cars, and they got to the final stretch. But honestly, where it turns into the Cottonmouth, it's kind of where they started to slow down, where some of these track star cars, just like Triceratruck, he was able to make it all the way. So yes, those are the 2 new tracks that will be rearing their head momentarily. A lot of these videos will be YouTube shorts, which you guys seem to be loving the shorts. Thank you guys so very much for that. But yeah, that is it. The Rainbow Road 5-pack showdown in the books. I'm going to go ahead and get the long jump set up for the trucks. And I will see you back here inside the hauler for another one. Deuces.